Oh, oh, I got ya. We're in creative. It's a new type of video. I'm gonna show you how to farm most efficiently. There we go. What is up, everybody? It's iBlue back with a brand new video. Today isn't gonna be the Let's Play series. Today, we're gonna be teaching you how to farm. I'm gonna give you 5 tips or farming ways or ideas or whatnot to help you farm. And don't quote me on this. I think it'll be okay for version 1.16, possibly. I'm just gonna assume because they're pretty general, but we'll see. Either way, let's get into the video. Okay, find a good patch of flat land and you drop down or just walk over if you're in a regular Minecraft server and you place your water. This is step 1 of farming. Place your water. It's easy. Place water. So once you place your water, you're gonna have a 4x4 or 5x5 section, I guess, that you're allowed to plant. That the plants will stay fertilized or moistened, or if you don't like that word, then I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be, they're gonna be able to grow. And if you don't have it in the 4x4 section here, it's not going to grow really well. You have to have it lit up, and it's best to have it in a 4x4 section. It's just the way it goes. It's how Minecraft works. I just suggest to utilize that. So once you have all of these tilled here, there we are. You can go ahead. Oh, we missed one. We can go ahead and put our seeds down. So we put our seeds down, and you can place them all around. This 5x5 or 4x4, not including the middle, is going to give you the exact radius that one water block can make the dirt block, I guess, flourish. I don't know. So this is going to allow you to grow the most efficiently at the most basic level. So this is just your best way to grow farms, I guess. This is very easy. This is farming 101, and we're going to move on to step 2 now because most of you probably knew that, and this one's going to be slightly more advanced, so hopefully it helps. So tip number 2, this is going to consist of melon seeds and pumpkin seeds and alternating them to allow the game mechanics to be very good, very efficient. So just watch what I do. I'll show you at the end, but while I'm doing it, I'm going to explain why this is so important. So, water blocks, I don't know why, just ignore them. Get rid of the X corners. So that's exactly where you start. And from there, you're going to want to continue that pattern. So you continue that pattern completely. So this isn't going to go the whole way, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So these aren't actually going to be good. But so you're going to do this on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you're going to do that on the other side as well. And if you're having trouble following along, just pause the video, and I'll go slower next time. It's all good. So that should be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these aren't going to be any good. Just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. These aren't going to be good as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good, and then yeah, we can just kind of get these going here. There we go. There we go. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. If you catch my drift, it's essentially just a pattern, and the reason why we're doing this pattern is not just because it looks cool, because it does look cool. I need to turn it to daytime. 1 sec. Once you're all done, this should be the pattern that you find. It's pretty simple. It's just till, not till, till, not till, till, not till, till, not till. The reason that we do this pattern, and I'll give the explanation now on why the mechanics work the way they do. So, if you place a pumpkin seed here, it has a chance to grow here, 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 and here. So that's going to be where your pumpkin can grow. That's going to allow it to grow more efficiently because it's not going to have to choose where it can grow, and it's just going to be able to automatically do so. So placing them all in a line like this is going to give it the best efficiency for pumpkins. For melons, you're going to want to alternate and For melons, you're also going to want to alternate between pumpkins and melons. If you're only doing pumpkins, yeah, I forgot that they're going to follow me. Come over this way, please. If you're only planting pumpkins, it's okay. You just do the whole thing with pumpkins. That's not a big deal. But if you want to take advantage of how efficient this farm is, you're going to want to alternate between the two. So I'll show you what I mean. This is pumpkin. This is melon. This is going to be pumpkin. This is going to be melon. And you're going to alternate between the two all the way down until you have it full. This is the most efficient way to make a pumpkin and melon farm, not only because it allows it to grow in any direction at any time, but for some reason, when you have the pumpkins and the melons side by side, and you have them all with one block in the middle of water, I don't understand, but literally as soon as you harvest them in a 5x5 or 8x8 block, it's instant. Like, they literally start growing back. It's incredible. I'll show you what I mean. Let me finish this, let me grow them all, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, once all your stems are fully grown, which I just did with bone meal, that's when the party starts. That's when... You didn't see that. That's when the party starts. So as you can see, they're literally growing while we're watching them. That one just grew. It's incredible. Let's get an axe to simulate this the best we can, and we'll start to take some down. This is what I mean. It's just absolutely incredible. Also, fun tip. With these, you can go on a diagonal and you won't have to worry about hitting each of your stems here, because if you're going like this, if you hit the stem, as you've seen over there, it literally just disintegrates and you have to wait for it to load or grow again. So if we're going down through a diagonal, we don't have to worry about that. We could literally keep our axe going and we'll never hit the stems. We'll hit dirt, of course, and I didn't think of that, but yes, that's coarse dirt. That's okay. It's fashionable. So yeah, this is the most efficient way to make a melon or pumpkin farm right now in 1.15, and I'm guessing 1.16 will work as well. But there's your idea about pumpkins and melons, which also, fun tip, farmers really like melons and pumpkins. If you can get a good trade, they'll do 1 pumpkin per emerald. That's an incredible deal, and you should take advantage of that ASAP. Okay, so tip number 3, this one's a little bit different than that one back there and the rest we've done. This one's much smaller and it's automated. You've definitely seen this before. Personally, I've used this in every single server. I'm going to make one portion of it, and you can just duplicate it as many times as you want. It's called an AFK, or automatic sugarcane farm. It works to grow sugarcane while you're not around. That's the beauty of it. You never have to worry about sugarcane. So let's get some building blocks going, and let's start. So how you build sugarcane, or how sugarcane grows, it has to have a water source. So the best way, in my opinion, to do this is to throw a water source down and go over, I think it's 7 blocks? 8? Yes, 7. So we know that these will go at least this far. Like the items, if we throw them in, they will go at least that far. So we know it'll hit down here. All right. That's great. So now we can line sugarcane all up across here, which is even better. And it will grow 100%. So before you do anything else, I guess dig this hole, figure out where you're going to put your hopper to collect all of your sugarcane, and place your hopper there. I forgot a step. I need to remove this. Let's put a chest down first. So this is where you're going to put your hopper. And let's just say that, oh wow, we have a... wild stripped Bruce. Look at this. Or spruce. There we go. And now it's in the chest. So that's essentially what I mean. It's going to be a great way for you to accumulate as much sugarcane as possible without even having to be around. Now, the difference between this build and the other builds we did, the other ones were very manual and very boring. This one is automatic, and it's much more difficult to build. It's still very easy, but much more difficult. The way that we're going to build this, you're going to use pistons and observers. A piston is a block that I'm guessing most people know, but a piston is a block that if you have let's say the piston is here, the observer is here, and we put something in front of the observer, and change the state. Nope. Okay, I did that wrong. So a piston is a block that when you have a redstone source or a flicker or just a redstone torch in general, it'll push the block out. So if you have anything in front of it, it pushes the block, which is absolutely incredible because that is exactly what we need in this scenario. So we're going to line pistons up. Let's start this with some building blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to put our pistons down. Make sure the pistons are facing this way towards you because they're not going to destroy your sugarcane if they're not facing that way. Let's test the piston. So say our sugarcane grows. We'll test the piston. So our sugarcane grew and now we're ready to cut it. Realistically, you could just have a switch. It cuts the sugarcane. It pushes it down. I mean, it's only going to push that one, but that's okay. I don't think that will work. Okay, anyway, that'll push the sugarcane. The sugarcane's going to fall in there, and it's going to go down to our hopper. Boop. It's all in there. So, the way that we're going to automate this is with observers. An observer is a block that when you put something in front of it, little redstone dust comes out. Look at that. Ready? You get a redstone flicker. That means that there's power, and that means that you can power a piston that way, which is quite incredible. So if you have your observers, you're going to want to face the face out. So you're going to have the little red dot facing behind the pistons. That's going to allow it to give it a redstone flicker, I guess, when the sugarcane grows. So I'll show you. Watch. It sends a signal every time the sugarcane grows. Therefore, if we can make this signal hit the piston, that means the piston will go off. That comes down to simply putting a redstone dust right there. That's it. It is literally that simple. Watch. Done. So easy, so simple. All you have to do is that. It's really, really easy. So we just got to line a bunch of observers here and a bunch of redstone. So that's incorrect. Let's put them in their actual spot. Their spot they're supposed to be. Let's put them here. So this is where, yeah, the observers are really picky too. You're going to have to probably crouch here. So you put your observers here and you line this place with redstone. There you are. And there you are. So this, honestly, at this point, is technically finished. It really is. So if you had all your sugarcane grown, and now usually what happens, it grows to about probably this much, I'd say, or like this much, and then one will grow the entire way. And that means they're all going to fall, and they're all going to go into the chest, which is great. The problem is when we see this happen. 1, 2, 3 pieces are 4 pieces are missing. That's not good. We don't want that. There's a couple things you can do there. It's usually what I do as well. I would get glass if I were you. I'm going to build it with gray just because I like the color gray. So you can build glass here so you don't lose out on any sugar cane. So let's go up here. Let's build this all the way over. It's very self-explanatory, so if you want to learn how to build it, just watch the video, slow it down. But it's very self-explanatory. Cover this as much as you can with the glass, and you should be relatively good. There we go. So now the sugar cane really can't go anywhere besides in the hopper, or unfortunately, it can still land here. So I'll show you already how much of an improvement that actually is. So let's put some sugar cane there, and we'll close it up. Actually, let's just do it right. Let's put it all everywhere. There we go. And now with the power of sugar cane, let's see. There you are. We didn't lose a single piece that time. That's really lucky, to be honest, because usually 1 or 2 will land every time on the back row. Now, We got lucky that time, which is great. I mean, you can put a trapdoor here as well. We got a bunch of sugarcane then, and this will go off every single time, and this is a great automatic farm to have. My only suggestion is that if you really do want want efficiency out of this farm, instead of just having one of these, duplicate it. So if you watch Waddles, I think, did it in one of his newest episodes, episode 74, 75, he made a sugarcane farm. Incredible. His build looks incredible. He did something that really opened my eyes to it. I know it's probably not new, but he opened my eyes to it. A minecart hopper system. So you could have a minecart going back and forth underneath the sugarcane, and it'll collect every sugarcane that has fallen. That's really good, because if it's underneath a block, it'll collect it, and that's just really, really, really helps. It'll help your efficiency, and honestly, personally, I'm a perfectionist, so I do that, but just for the simplicity of today, here is your automatic sugarcane farm. It's really easy, really simple. I mean, you could make it a little bit better by adding source blocks all the way across. Actually, can you do that? I'm interested. No, you can't, because they won't. That's a incorrect statement from iBlue, and don't listen to him ever again. Okay, there's your build, and yeah, that's the sugarcane build. I need to take a screenshot, so I need to put that back, and there we are. Perfect. Okay, the next one is quite interesting. It's not really a farm to help you farm to eat. It's a farm to help you go from this to this beautiful thing. Mossy cobblestone and many other things, but vines. Vines are so important in this game, in my opinion, for decorative reasoning. You can actually farm vines. Now, personally, I'm not sure about the best efficient way. I have never made a vine farm, I'm going to be honest. But I seen a Minecraft YouTuber do it once, and I'm just going to replicate kind of what they did. If I do remember who it was, I will let you know. I'm pretty sure it was J-Wisp, but I'll let you know, I promise. It's going to be on screen right now. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to go find it. So, what they did essentially, I'm not sure exactly what the exact dimensions of this is, and just copy whatever I do, I guess. Don't copy anything right now, because this is completely wrong. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, literally this is the dimensions of what they did. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it for a long time. But essentially, if you have a vine on one piece of anything, it will grow down. So I can't really grow it right now, I guess, but it will grow down, and usually it will grow down straight, I'm pretty sure, if it doesn't have a block to connect to or something. So farming vines is a really easy way to get good quality decorative items. So once this say this vine is all the way down, and it went straight down, you use shears and you can pick up the vine. Obviously I can't do it right now, but yeah, that's a simple, very, very, very basic, simple vine farm. Just have it on a piece of cobblestone and it'll fall, and you can shear it, and there you go. It's incredible. Okay, I know tip number 4 wasn't the greatest, and I'm prepared to be okay with that. Tip number 5, I promise it's going to be much better. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be your saving grace for your enchantment table and your food and your life, especially your life. It's incredible. This is going to be the micro cow farm. Let's turn it today, and I'll explain. So a micro cow farm is essentially using entity cramming. Entity cramming is, in one block radius, you can have 24 mobs. Once those 24 mobs are filled, when a mob appears, spawns, or is reproduced into a baby mob, one of the mobs will die automatically. They'll be deleted. We're using the entity count, entity max count for this farm. Essentially, okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. This is a very easy farm to do, and it's something you should be doing every single time in every single world you do. So dig down a few blocks, get yourself in a position to where it's a good spot. Get your hopper, get your chest, and because you're going to want to start with this. It's so, I can't even explain how aggravating it is to have cows and already in there and not have your hopper down because it's aggravating. They're so annoying. Okay, so you're also going to want a dispenser. Let's get that out. Once you have your dispenser out, get a bucket of water. Put that bucket of water in the dispenser, and literally all you have to do, I'm going to have some building blocks to make this a little bit better, make it look a little tiny bit more clean, but you don't need to. You can do whatever you'd like with it. I'm going to use some trapdoors as well. I'm probably just going to throw one there. And once you have your dispenser with the water in it, you're going to want to put a little lever right there. So you put your lever here, and it will disperse the water as you wish. So this is important because it's going to allow the cows to bump up and down, but I'll show you that. Also, place a slab here so the water doesn't go through. It's pretty simplistic, but yeah, it's important. Okay, essentially now I have built a place where I can get at my chest, a place where I can't fall down into my chest, and a place where I'm going to put the cows, and water is dispersed. The important part here is to remember that when you place your cows, don't fall in. A lot of times you're just going to place your cows and they're going to end up killing you if you fall in. It's pretty rough when you're alone and you can't get out and you don't have rockets and you can't place anything. And if you break it open, they're all going to run away. Luckily, I'm in creative. So to combat that, all you need is a fence. I will show you. Put a fence right in the middle. You can't fall down. It's quite nice. I don't know who made this up, but it's so smart. So now you're going to want to have a chest right next to you with a bit of wheat in it. So let's put our wheat in there. Wheat. And there we go. That's fine. We don't need it in there, but you could have it in there if you want. Grab your wheat and get ready to feed them. You feed all of them. Oh, wait, we forgot to use the water. Look, now they're jumped up around, and they're 10 times easier to get at. Also, I'm going to show you for the purposes of this video, /game rule random tick speed, and we'll just change it to like 800 or something. As you can see, the sugar cane will grow, and there you go. That's awesome. Also, I just wanted to show you this. The tick speed is a ton more, so these babies should turn into regular cows pretty quickly. Now that they're turning into adult cows, we will be able to feed them, and once they have a baby, it'll just end up being in the chest like this. It's pretty incredible. All you have to do, this is literally a simple build, and you'll always have food, you'll always have leather, and you just double click the lever, comes up, double click the leather, they go back down. It's really easy, really simple, really fun, and it's something I suggest to every single person in every single Minecraft world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It has been iBlue. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, obviously don't. And remember, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. And the Pandemic Relief Fund is in the bottom description as well. And there's a ton of things. But either way, thank you for the support. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it was kind of everywhere. It's fine. Thank you so much. Peace.